Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Galactic Civilizations for Warlords and our playthrough as the Zenozerg, where we are having the easiest game of our life. We have got so much space and planets and we're expanding massively. We're going to absolutely rule the AI, assuming that we can keep on top of this problem right here. The Terran resistance are also going to be hoovering up a lot of space. So we're going to need to have a military to sort of address that problem. I love that rollout. There's Merlin 3 getting another planet. Love it. I'm hoping we can keep some of these guys alive. There goes a miner. And maybe another colony ship, but we managed to keep that one alive. Beautiful. There's armor defense theory. Let's start working away at some military tech. We're also going to need subspace streaming at some point. Let's go ahead and just get that done and out of the way. I need to deal with some of these bombers. Our guy here being repaired should be able to make it and fight that. Very nice. Maybe we'll send him more in this direction to just sort of clean up a little bit. Our supply ships were just landing on our core world, building up a nice big bank. I don't really want to run a project here because it's going to use up my stored goods. That's not something I wish to do. So maybe we sell off some more of our resources and just buy the Durantium that we need to work away at our starport Durantium processors. Maybe that's the next step. Let's do it. Sell off these things. Buy up Durantium, which I hate to do. It's an enormous waste of cash. But did we not just... Oh, okay, I guess we didn't quite sell off enough. Would love some more tech pods. Fine, I will sell that off to buy the last Durantium that we need so that we can at least get up a starbase. Where do we want it? I mean, it's a +5. This gives military adjacency. This probably has to go. I think right there was our starport plan. So let's go ahead and delete that. Place our starport +6 and the Durantium processors can go somewhere there. Would prefer to give it a little bit more adjacency to Razar's lift, but it'll be fine. Maybe we can terraform this tile. This would be a primo tile for a Durantium processor. Might work away at that tech. We'll see. In the meantime, just more supply ships get all of this done. We've discovered an illegal cloning experiment on Merlin 1 that will, in short order, greatly increase our population. However, the DNA was taken. We would like more approval. Return the DNA and let them decide. More approval. Good flagship discovers an enigmatic monolith floating in space, emitting a mysterious energy that seems to resonate with the crew's thoughts. In a one-time burst of knowledge, 10% to the current research. Fine. Don't know why that went from 2 to 9 months. Weird. Let's keep an eye on these guys because I would really like this colony ship to get where it needs to go. That's important. Keep you alive. Got to be a little bit careful with this colony ship. Divert. This colony ship is in the clear, and this guy should reach this class 27 precursor world, which is going to be huge. Yes. Funi 2, settle it. An ancient array of precursor research bases orbiting Funi 2 are increasing the research capacity of this world. Our researchers would like permission to see if they can find a way to specialize the focus of these new assets. What are your orders? Prepare the array to complete research on a single technology for us. That is great. Immediately being able to complete something like one of the bigger fleet doctrines or battleships or cruisers or whatever it is that we need. Tell them to study everything. It's 10% research on this world, which is nice. But I think we're going to take the one-time burst of knowledge that we can use to just complete something. We have a constructor down here as well we were going to use to get this Durantium, I believe. It's something. It's not going to be the most valuable base unless maybe there's just some resources lurking down here. We're going to have a look because we're greedy. Maximum greed. I will take this class 29. We lost the colony ship that was coming from this, but one of these planets will be able to produce a colony ship to get over there. I'm not too worried. We also have this colony ship. If it manages to live, that can get somewhere. And this colony ship. Now this guy... I'm a little bit spooked. There may be some pirates lurking over here, but I believe his end goal was these planets. So good luck. Mine the asteroids, colonize. Subspace streaming done. Extra moves, beautiful ship range. Love it. Another colony ship. Let's get rid of the farmer. Goodbye. Choose a new tech. Energy deflection would be very nice to have. Let's go ahead and pick that up. We have finished the starport here. We still need more Durantium for these things. The fusion power plant. The tech capital will probably go somewhere else. We may relocate, if we can, most of our science stuff to that precursor world, but we'll see. In the meantime, I guess we're just going to do supply ships. We'll probably use them to help Fafnir get where it needs to go. I think a big old round of supply ships just to help these planets develop is a good idea. At this point, yet another colony ship pops out. That's going over here. Colonized planet, yes. We're going to need cash. We're going to need cash. And I think doing some economic stimulus is not a bad idea. This constructor was hopefully going to find the antimatter lurking around this black hole. If not, it's fine. Unfortunately, no extra resources here, so you're just going to have to get that durantium for us and be happy with it. I think there is okay. Mining starbase, constructed. We'll just get mining drones. We don't need tech pods for this one. Beautiful. Energy deflection theory gets us shield generators, which will be important. Interstellar cartography does get us extra moves, which we're going to need. We're going to need a lot of movement if we hope to actually get to war at any respectable time frame. I think at this point, it's just all about supply ships. Get these planets up. There's a Veritate. Damaged incurred during transit. Colony ships. Auto printers are inoperative. That's -5 durantium. That's the second time that's happened. Can't be too upset about it, I suppose. We're down here doing escort for the moment. As much as I would like to be doing anomalies, I suppose we could survey anomalies down here. Our probe, I think it's time we can see what the Terrans are up to. Let's not just auto-explore just yet. I do not see any antimatter. Let's get a little closer to the black hole. Maybe on this side. There is a little bit of antimatter. The thing is, I don't think there's a spot that we can hit both of them. Actually, right here does hit both of them. Perfect. Construct that starbase. Mining. That's going to be a spot we want a tech pods for sure. Do we have tech pods? We do not. That's okay. Beautiful. Nice, good resource gains here. Constructor for this durantium. Was kind of hoping maybe we find something else lurking in the fog. We'll see. This colony ship. I think we'll divert this guy to like sneak around the back. This guy can head to this planet. Oh, we've already settled this planet. Never mind. Whoopsies. This planet. That all works out. I do wish to find the bombers that are down here, but I also want to scan. No! These two bastards got the planets. Well, it was a long trip. I didn't think we were going to get there. There's interstellar cartography for more moves. Now we can maybe go for anything. Military organized. Improved armor science for Neuroflex, I guess, is the best. Top culture unlockers are not us. So sad to see. There's a class 2 pore that we can settle here. It's not really amazing. Another class 2 pore. Would have loved to have grabbed another world somewhere closer to the front lines. But unfortunately, the AI did beat us to it. Well, this colony ship will just have to make do with this class 2 pore world. It's a bit far. Might be better if we just came back and settled some of these planets. But I will accept it. I'll accept it. We have to accept it. And the AI is going to be able to accelerate very hard off the back of this. Terran resistance have gone from like 24 to 34 really quickly. It's turn 50. And I don't even know how we go about staging a war of this size. We want to go up against the Terran resistance, but there's a Lotzi or a much more tempting prize. I suppose Shama here is a good target. Just thinking ahead. Let's see what other stuff assets the Terrans have. There's the Terran capital flagship cruiser. Back on our home planet. Let's get us more cash. Now, this game is not a guaranteed win by any stretch of the imagination. We have no idea what's going on in the other sector. Ooh, double antimatter right here that we didn't block. For some reason, it looks like the fog of war has been lifted. We have perfect vision. I'm not sure why. Maybe there was an event. We'll see. That does mean we will need another constructor from somewhere. Probably Hare's a best. Let's go ahead and do that. Cool. There's a Veritate. Beautiful. Can you make it to this planet? You will next turn. Hoping that we get a little bit more out of this. But it doesn't look like we will. That's fine. We'll just take the extra durantium. Very nice. Now what we'll need, you bastards. What we'll need is some kind of a forward military base from which to stage our assault. There's no reflex plating. I'm kind of hoping for better military tech. Hyperdrive optimization is kind of hard to say no to. Let's do that. Also, more science would be good. There's the technological capital that we can throw down somewhere. I think we were doing science on this world, but we'll probably have a better time. Do we have leaders? We don't really. And I would love some leaders because, as you see, we have just a ton of worlds that actually need governors, especially this Funi 1, Funi 2 here, Funai. We can invite leaders. That's going to be all of our control, but I think it's worth it to get a decent leader. And here's a perfect leader right here. Secrets Guardian, +5 research and -3 approval, but that's okay because the research is great. But what we have in mind, we're going to need a little bit of resources. Let's go ahead and sell off the antimatter, a little bit of Alarium. Would love to hold on to the Prometheon if we can, but that should be enough to get the leader that we want, which is this individual. We'll go over to governors, make them a governor of the precursor science world, and let's see if it's as good as I hope it is. Right, so we've got the Prometheus stone, that's wealth, +1 technology for the archive. We've got an 8.5 income. I mean, it's good. There's a nice +3 tile there that maybe the tech capital can go on. We won't be able to get a lot of adjacency out of it. We're going to need the farther tree. That's also going to sprout some roots that will be very important. +2 levels of adjacency to all. I think it is worthwhile to put it down here. We can get some decent adjacency, and there's a decent science tile for this, which will be a +4. It's okay. Approval here is going to be very hard to manage. Something like this. We are going to want a bit of pollution. So I think this is fine right here. That'll all be good. Your shipyard is important. Get that up. More supply ships. This constructor is going to hit, hopefully, the double antimatter down here. Hopefully. A fusion power plant would be great, but I think we can actually build this on some other planet. I really want that tile. We're going to need terraforming tech. More settling. Our exploration team has discovered a field of sentient crystals on the new planet. Mining these crystals could bring immense wealth, but might also trigger unforeseen consequences. Leave orders for any future governor to strip mine this planet. 10% pollution. We will not be strip mining this world. Signy 1. I don't think this was an important planet for us. I think we'll leave the orders here for any future governor. Plus pollution, always good. Wow, this world has double harmony crystals and hypersilicates. That would be really great to get our hands on. So maybe we need governors. We still need governors. And like we are very well developed, but I don't want to lose the prestige. We're gonna have to make a move. I need to find more Terran assets because we're gonna go after the Terrans. How are we looking diplomatically? Everybody loves us because we're probably super far away. We are no threat. We are no threat for now. Hyperdrive optimization finished for +1 moves. We're going to probably need anomaly detection. More movements would be great. Starbase defense grids, all things that we need. I would really be happy with one turning these things. Let's get anomaly detection. The movement is going to be critical. It sure feels like. Let's have a look at this shipyard. We have one more set of asteroids that we need. So let's maybe think about getting that up. These are things that I want our shipyard to deal with now that when we're in full military production that I never want to have deal with again. So all of these guys, we need another governor for Signy. These are bad governors, lots of bad governors. I like this little cluster of worlds down here though. You might not be a bad commander for our ship. Maybe think about getting him. Anomaly detection, more moves, great stuff. Xeno entertainment is something that maybe we want. The Holo Theater is valuable for getting your people a bit more happy. Also, the culture points would be great. I mean, it's not really staring us in the direction that we want, but it's on discount, so we'll take it. There's a lot. See, have a long-standing tradition. We're going to refuse. Let's start reducing our relations. Upgrade our research here. We can maybe sacrifice the approval to build a knowledge melding hub, but we do want to get that shipyard up as well. And for that, we're going to need the starport. There it is. Build the starport +7. Actually a really good starport. More supply ships. Finish these things off. Make us money. That asteroid miner needs to claim this. We can even start hoovering up these guys. We have all of these asteroids. There's some asteroids over there. 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 I mean, you guys will have to look after your own damn asteroid belts. But for that, we're going to need governors. Governors. Merlin can do supply ships. Fafnir can do supply ships. What do we need for this? Durantium. Beautiful. Right, Xeno Entertainment. More culture points. Good. Let's get... there's a whole bunch of stuff here that I don't really want. Maybe we force the issue and we just go for starship refits, move towards cruisers, start steering us in a more military or military-oriented direction. Hollow Theater, if we could get it adjacent to the Beacon of Babylon, that would be great. We'd have to get rid of this snuggler colony, which does give a little bit of influence growth. It's not completely useless, but I'm not fussed. I mean, I'll take the +3, which gets us a lot of approval. We have nothing else that we wish to build just yet. We might even go for the virtual world. That'll help us out quite a lot. I don't know what the Zerg are doing building hollow theaters and stuff, but I guess even the Zerg need to relax. Now, back on this very rubbish planet, we will get that. Precursor nanites are fine. I think this will just become another manufacturing world. The nice part about some of these planets is that they're able to throw out these supply ships very quickly, which means it's accelerating their rate of production. This is almost in position. It has 12 moves. We should be able to get to a point where we hit these without problem. Very good. Another mining starbase comes online. More antimatter production. You know, this planet, instead of supplies, get yourself a couple asteroid miners for your asteroid mines. These two things. Beautiful. Yes, build an asteroid mine somewhere. I don't know where. All the while, the creep is spreading. I don't think we're going to be able to spread it all the way across without some very dedicated technology, which might not be a bad idea. If we surround this planet with just like, let's call them creep tumors, maybe we can get this spreading ridiculously fast. I kind of like that idea. Let's go for it. Spread our creep. Planet side, we want the Durantium processor. We do. Our Durantium income isn't as high as I would like, but Prometheon is, so we'll trade out. We'll trade out a little bit of these resources. Similarly, antimatter is pretty good, but we have Razar's Lift on this planet. Production here is going to be very good, military good. So I think this Durantium processor, I mean, the fusion power plant would be great as well. We need 5 antimatter for that. I want this tile. I want this tile for something. That's going to be where the fusion power plant goes, right there. Let's destroy this improvement. Go ahead and make the Durantium processor. Upgrade to manufacturing. Get the starport down. Probably want a hollow theater somewhere on all of our worlds. I don't know if I want it there though. Let's let this finish and then we'll make a decision on that. Merlin, supply yourself. This planet's starting to look pretty darn good. Awaiting our ship in the Silent Void is the Spectre's Grasp, an enigmatic artifact radiating a knowledge-imbuing energy. Bring it on board. Bring it on board. This +1 research to all worlds, seeing as we have so many worlds, actually might be better. It is +1% crime, but we're gonna have something like 10 worlds. That's an extra 10% research. It doesn't sound like a lot, but maybe it does add up. And I think this is something like possibly just 50/50 knowledge. I'm gonna take this. Extract maximum power from the artifact, regardless of potential risk. We're at 131. It gets us to 132, but that is the sort of thing that we should see much more gains out of. I would love to settle this world with a governor. We need governors. We need good governors. You're all trash. They're all trash governors. I need the good governors, please. We can upgrade the research here for sure. We'll probably want a hollow theater somewhere as well. Terran resistance up to 41% of the way to a victory. They're starting to actually worry me a little bit. But their starship refits. Political capital, we don't really need. The Galactic Commission. Extra culture points per month would be very good. That does help us get through quite a few things. It's a galactic achievement. Helps with influence growth. +3 to influence. Not something I normally go for. Not really what we need either. It's 2 turns on it. Let's do it. It'll give us something to do. And in the meantime, here's our first constructor, and it's time to surround this planet with creep tumors, otherwise known as communication starbases. Let's go ahead and put that down. We're gonna need Durantium to make these things really pop. So let's go ahead and do it. Cultural Awareness Center. Sure. Beautiful. What I would like to do, well, you know, we have a forward-ish base right here with which we can sort of strike from. So maybe we take this shipyard, doing asteroid miners, we plug in one of those. That'll be a military starbase eventually. Right, now the probe, I think, has found maybe more Terran assets up here. But we need to pull the Terrans down a peg. Excellent. There is unified coordination, which is going to get us an extra 12 logistics. That's very good for getting us much bigger fleets, hopefully bigger than what the AI can put out. Upgrade our manufacturing. I think we will get the Hollow Theater. We'll put it down in the corner here. I would like it to have some adjacency, however, so maybe the entertainment district triangle here. I want our people to be happy. We would also like our people to be numerous. So something like this. A governor manor would be good for the extra loyalty. Get another one of these. We are going for full spam. Put it up there. Make you a communication starbase. Get you the cultural awareness center. Creep tumor time, baby. Everywhere else, supply ships. Keep an eye out for good governors. Your flagship has come across ancient plans for a semi-sentient AI designed to monitor and reduce crime on planets. Implement it. Sell the plans. We don't need to sell the plans. We don't need those resources. We'll take the couple nanites and implement the plans. I'm not sure if... Does this reduce crime on our planets? Let's have a look at, say, Fafnir. Okay, Fafnir has no crime. Let's take a look at... Are you telling me we have no crime anywhere? I mean, we should have some crime somewhere. Why are we crime-free? Crime-free. Well, I guess we're crime-free. Strange. I think instead of a supply ship to start off, we'll get a couple asteroid mines. Get these asteroids up and running. Very valuable stuff. And as for this, I think we will still implement it. Complete the current research. We will do randomly teleport a fleet, and we can make another dead world. Yeah, there's more tech pods. We do need those. Sell off our Prometheon for now. We will need more antimatter, and maybe it's worth it to double antimatter production. Valerium and antimatter. That's good. Let's tech pod there. Double antimatter would be another good one. Antimatter and Valerium, another good one. Okay, I think we sell it off since the tech pods are here, and we'll buy up. Now, where was that other Alarium antimatter mine? Down here? Oh, that's the one we upgraded. Double antimatter. I think we'll just take the double antimatter one. Okay, we are finding Terran worlds, which is good. We know where to strike. It'll be up in this direction. Take out these. I want these. I want this world, which will probably culture flip. This world, which is valuable. That's 2 fleets. We're looking at 3. It's going to be a little while to build up our military, but we need to start doing that now. We get the Galactic Commission, which we would like to sort of spread our creep battlecruiser doctrine. Exactly what we're hoping to see. Think we'll need some modules eventually. Still keep spreading the creep tumors. We're gonna need more modules. Durantium, these things are coming. We're gonna need... more of these bad boys. An attempt to create an improved antibiotic is instead produce a bacteria that is immune to our treatments. Quarantine the sick, prioritize healthcare, warn the citizens. Minus growth is fine. I think we don't want to lose manufacturing or approval. We'll allow the citizens to respond as they wish. There's our asteroid miner for this planet. Beautiful. Oh, we already have that one. My bad. Go down here then. In which case... let's change that asteroid miner. We won't need it. Supply ships and military starbase. Yes. Good, good, good. Maybe a couple of military starbases here. Plug that gap. Do something over there. Excellent. More Terran worlds for us to claim. Very good. Battle cruiser doctrine. Get us a new tech, please. Cultural influence. I do want more culture points. Armor material science gets us carbon crystal plating, which is great. I like the idea of very thick armor, even self-healing armor. Not things that we normally use, but I think we will go for it. Incorporate it into our designs. Now, do we want to start up some kind of military production? I think we will as soon as we get this ring completed. Another communication starbase. So we'll need 2 more of these, and then we can start up production on military from this shipyard, and actually probably from this shipyard as well. We get out cruisers in 3 turns, so that's fairly nice. Get a couple more, just a little bit more of everything. Also 3 turns on cruisers, very respectable. Governor Zergal Nom 3 contacts you with an intriguing proposition. The resistance have expressed interest in harvesting a unique plant. Allow the harvest, we get crime and some wealth. You know, allow it with the resistance, it's fine. We're going to be going to war with them soon anyway. Totally fine with me. Any new governors? Nope. Nope. Nope, nope. Now, we do have 5,000 Diplo favor, for whatever it's worth. Is there anything else we wish to put in? I don't think so. I mean, I guess we just sort of stay the course. Turn 60, we have 141 science. I don't think it's the best we've ever done. Let's put this probe to find for us wherever the warp gate is. So run the border, please. More Terran worlds. Always happy to see it. More Terran stuff. Yeah, we're going to need to get things going on the warfront fairly soon. Top 5 GDP, the Terran Resistance, and the Zolotzi do seem like they are the ones running with the game, but we're going to pull them down a peg. We can get the fusion power plant now, which is probably something we want. Do we want it on this planet? There's actually a really good fusion power plant right there, but we're saving it for our capital world. But here is just a really nice spot. I'm kind of tempted to destroy these improvements and relocate them and just do main manufacturing, but we get a lot of good research here as well. I mean, we want the Galactic Commission on our home planet. So yes, I think we... Oh, I don't know. I don't know if we don't build the fusion power plant, what do we build? I'm not even joking. It's a real question. That would be a terrible fusion power plant. I don't think we do it. I think we can put a governor manor here and help boost this holo theater just a little bit. Fafnir shipyard does need a little bit more work before it's going to be a usable source of cruisers and battleships for us. We have a strong suggestion for you. Our syndicates thrive on being able to trade technologies. Accept the alliance. We'll decline the alliance. No alliance is made with the Zolotzi. They settled Funi 1. We should be able to overcome that. No problem. We will get the asteroids, which is nice. Another constructor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. More bases. Communications. Boom. Cultural awareness. Done. And I think we need one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this should be right there. Your captain reports discovering a lost cargo container in the depths of space. Poison gas module. Must be at war. -10 farming. Take it apart and sell it. 500 treasury. Not that we need it, but it does allow us to buy up a bit of durantium, which our income is quite slow for. We need a source of thulium. We'll sell off one of those. Sell off a couple Prometheon, buy a Harmony Crystal, buy a Tech Pod, sell off one more Prometheon. Now we can go to our governors. I believe we have some not very loyal governors. This gentleman here, have a gift. Become slightly more loyal. 51. These guys are gaining like a prestige every turn, which kind of puts a limit, a time limit. There's thulium armor done. Colonial law and policy, I don't think we want unless we want to go up to sovereign immunity, which I don't think we do. Energy dissipation would be nice. I do want some terraforming tech, and planetary conversion gets us there. I will put one turn, waste a little bit of time doing this. And sell off a snuggler colony. We can sell off that. We'll be able to terraform this fairly soon, get the fusion power plant down on that. That's going to be huge. We would like to build the Galactic Commission. That takes one Aurora's Arbitorium, and I had to build it somewhere. I think we destroy it, build the Galactic Commission here, and rebuild this sucker there. It's fine. There is the last constructor that we need for our plan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oop. Go ahead and communication starbase it up. Cultural awareness done. Get all the cultural awareness. We need a little bit more durantium. We could if we wanted to, but now that we're free here, what's our influence up to? Not even that good, considering all that we've done here and all that we will continue to do. But I just like the idea of spreading our creep a little bit faster. Let's see. Let's try to finish the Galactic Commission because we have other things that we wish to build here. This planet, it's pretty much done. I don't see anything that we're in a rush to build here just yet, so you can make us money indefinitely for now. Merlin, I think, still needs a bit of work. Yes, but it's coming along very quickly. It's been nearly 5 years. Everyone enjoy the festivity. Culture points and approval for all. Yay. One of our freighters from Homeworld has been damaged by an ion storm here. We are going to send assistance. I don't know if you heard the inverted commas, but it was there. I would like to run galactic festivals, but our control is kind of bad. More Terran things. Still haven't found the entrance. We have met the Bartak Grove. I'm pretty sure your grandfather was my chair, sir. Damn. That's cold. Xenobiology done, letting us convert. I like diamonic armor composite, which leads on to self-healing armor. That's a thing we're going to pick up. I've never used it before. And on this planet, we've basically finished what we were going to do. I think we said we wanted a governor manor there. That's going to help out. This is all kinds of silly. We had to convert somewhere, probably here, and we'll try to make a bit of money on this planet. One of the few planets that aren't really suited for printing out military for us, but that's okay. At least these people are happy. At least they should be. Go ahead and get these as well. Beautiful. Yeah. Surprisingly, we still have a lot to build on our home world now that we are moving forward. And I'm just sort of building supply ships until we have the tech to start throwing up the military. But I think it's time. I think we sort of need that military. Still trying to find the entrance here. Cool. Demonic armor composites. More armor leads on to self-healing armor, which is something that we will want. But right here, right now, I would like beams or like flexible bulkhead would be good. Leads on to like battleships, which is somewhere I wish to go, as well as dreadnoughts. I like the idea. I think we will be the new dreadlords. Let's go ahead and get some more of these puppies. We have some Durantium, which means let's get a couple more upgrades. We need modules, my bad. You know, I think it's time. I think it's time. New ship class. Ship class Destroyer. We'll go for assaults. Save the doctrine. Start a new design. Okay. Now, what do we want? We want our best armor. And the best armor we have is Diamonic or Thulium. Thulium definitely a lot better. We don't really have the Thulium income, however, so it's going to be Diamonic. Put one of those on. Carbon Crystal might also be something we want, but I'm okay with just the one armor. Has a mass of 6. Thulium armor with the mass of 3 is just so good. Holy shit, we need Thulium. We'll put a priority on that. We are going to want shield generators, probably 2, and the rest is just going to be weaponry. You can only get the 3 weapons on, but that does allow us to maybe throw on some more shields, possibly some chaff, a targeting computer for better accuracy on our beams, and sure, the hull plating. And this will just be our first class of ship, the Parade Dominator. We won't even rename it. How does our Parade Dominator stack up against this? This does cost Illyrium, but has ion cannons, chaff, no armor, no shields, and just weaponry. I think our ship is better. Let's go for those. Start building up a military somewhere, anywhere. Probably we will set the rally point to be the military ship yard that is coming out of here. We're also going to need siege technology if we're going to get this war started. So let's start staring in towards that direction. Fafnir, though, you just keep doing what you're doing. Our flagship has discovered an artifact suspected to be of Dreadlord origin. A Betatron Collider. 25% damage to an entire fleet. Dismantle it for resources. Give me the resources. You can always use those resources. Let's see. We need to head back to our home planet. That's being built. Great news. Does that mean we finished the Galactic Commission? I think somebody beat us to the Galactic Commission. That sucks. Bro, that sucked. Why would you do that to me? That hurt. That one hurt. Armor detected. Become a citizen. Fine. It is what it is. To be fair, that is another one of the things that the AI tends to grab very quickly because it doesn't take a long time to speed through that branch of the tech tree that gets you to Galactic Commission. They do it very early. On this planet, it's going to be mass manufacturing. Also, a governor quarter would be pretty good. +1 levels to all is fine, I suppose. We'll go ahead and we'll put it here. I mean, the +4 is nice. Armor detected. Get rid of him. A hollow theater could be good. A housing triangle. Lots of population. Some entertainment for you folks. And manufacturing everywhere else. Something like that. It was something we really wanted to produce out of our place, but I think it's time. Yeah, let's get the Prey Dominators coming out. 1 turning. We'll get the fusion core placed once this is done. Cruiser production everywhere that we can. That's fairly cheap. We got a trade coming in from the Baratak. They're offering us a ton of thulium. They want all of my money for it, but the fact that we don't have thulium and I would like. How much does thulium sell for? I think we got robbed, but it's okay. We got robbed. Can we find some thulium, please? I had no idea that that thulium armor was so good. Unfortunately, I don't see any. Maybe the AI has already grabbed it, but I think that's the one resource that we just didn't have. There's some malarium. I'm sure I saw some thulium somewhere, but I guess not. It's the murder shrimp. I am Babbly Glee. Hello, do not get in our way. We are spoiling for war with the Terrans. How do we match up against the Terrans? Everybody likes us for some reason. We still have no military. Our balance of our faction power is still very low. All right, it's the Crimson Star Union. Your claims are irrelevant. Crimson Star. More harmony crystals would be good. Let us place the fusion power. That's a plus 13 fusion power plant. Oh my word, that is hitting some very important tiles. Our production here is going to be insane. Absolutely insane. What do we need for the virtual world? Ephemius and hypersilicates. We'll keep an eye out for those. They're not here. Aha! Aha! We've found the entrance. Set this probe to auto-explore and cruisers everywhere. Let us begin rallying our cruiser fleet over here. I think this is a prime world to take from the Terrans. These are probably where we'll hit. We'll fight on these two flanks and sort of wrap around, seal off this entrance, exterminate the Zolotzi, and push on over. It is time to get the Zerg death ball going. We the Manti people, I don't care. No, our wills are not open for this. I don't care. You've made the mistake of allowing us to expand unimpeded. I still kind of like the idea of expanding our creep. Is this crazy? This is crazy. So maybe a little bit crazy. What do we got here? Prey dominators. Very nice. Send them forward. Maybe we do build up a military here to strike out north. Yeah, I think it's probably a good idea. Let's keep this at Merlin's shipyard and we'll launch from here because we're going to need assault ships as well. We don't even have assault tech. Like, our tech isn't that great. For all the planets and all the worlds that we have, as powerful as we are, our tech isn't that advanced. We are catching up, but I don't know if we're going to be able to get this war going fast enough for how quickly the Terran are building prestige. It's stupid. Alrighty. What do we do here? I think this is a prime tile to convert. Then we can upgrade these things. Let's keep cruisers coming. I think we will set the rally point to be Acleon Shipyard. Set destination. Great. Flexible bulkheads done. Leads on to extreme miniaturization, which leads on to battleships. Plasma beams finally has turned up where we need it the most. Let's keep going with the cruiser production. Chevremont, I think your shipyard as well will just be doing military. You get rallied over to this shipyard. Thank you. We're going to put a military starbase from which to fight and defend from. I think we'll drop it in this little gap right here. Get that military starbase done. And then we'll probably change the rally points to be this. Let's rename this starbase Rally Alpha. Done. And that is where we will end this episode. We are just now starting to build up our military in the hopes of preventing the Terrans from gaining a prestige victory. We have our strategy clearly planned out. We are going to have to blockade here, wipe out the Terrans, blockade the Zolotzi, wipe out the Zolotzi, and then see what lies on the other side of this. But I'm feeling strong. Your flagship detects an unusual energy signature. +5 manufacturing, you shouldn't have. We stumble upon something strange here, an alien artifact which appears to be a beam weapon of incredible power. In a ring around it lies several beacons explaining in a variety of languages the agony that this weapon will inflict on all who face it. It's pretty dark. Worse yet, the beacon promises that any who fire it and their kind will suffer imaginable guilt. +4 beam attack, +4 beam attack. We take the +4 beam attack. We're building beams. You shouldn't have. Okay. What else do we have here? Another supply ship. Yes, we need that. You're getting rallied out over this way. Beautiful. Excellent. That's where we'll end off this episode. Definitely going to war very soon. We need to stop these Terrans and whoever else even looks at prestige sideways. We do have a little bit of Zolotzi ships flying around us, but I'm hoping that we are going to be able to outproduce them. They have to cross a lot of space to get to us, even though they're going to have a silly amount of movements because they're the godlike AI. However, I think our fleets will be up to the task. I'm quite excited to try out some of this new tech, like the self-healing armor. Maybe we'll go for vampirism. I think that could be very on theme for the Zenozerg, perhaps. And yeah, we'll experiment with some new stuff, seeing as we've been given all of this space. But thank you all very much for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying this playthrough as the Zenozerg. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, do all those things. Please help out the channel grow. I appreciate you all very much. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.